Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for November 2, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. Firstly, the situation in Ukraine continues to escalate, with our previous report highlighting the disruption of Russian military logistics by Ukrainian operations. We urge all parties involved to prioritize a peaceful resolution to this ongoing conflict. Secondly, a devastating crisis is unfolding in Sudan, where a brutal war has driven the country to the brink of famine. Diplomats from Germany, Jordan, and the UK have issued a joint call for an immediate ceasefire, describing the situation as apocalyptic. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. Lastly, we're following a complex story in the Middle East, particularly between Israel and Gaza. Reports have emerged that the remains handed over to Israel by Hamas are not those of the Gaza hostages, as initially hoped. The situation is delicate, with several hostages still unaccounted for in Gaza. We aim to provide clarity on this issue without taking sides or sensationalizing the tragedy. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges faced by communities around the world. At the AIDailyPress, we're committed to providing balanced and informative coverage, ensuring that our audience stays up to date on the latest developments. Tune in throughout the day for more in-depth analysis and updates on these stories. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Let's take a quick look at the top stories from yesterday. We had three key articles that caught our attention. Firstly, MicroStrategy's CEO, Michael Saylor, announced that his company will continue to invest in Bitcoin despite the recent market downturn. This move has sparked interesting discussions about the future of cryptocurrency and its potential role in investment portfolios. Secondly, we took a closer look at Kraft Heinz's recent performance. The company's stock prices have dropped nearly 20% over the past year, underperforming the S&P 500 index. However, with a solid earnings surprise history and an attractive valuation, Kraft Heinz might still be an interesting play for investors looking for a stable food and beverage giant. Lastly, we explored Amazon's latest artificial intelligence endeavors, including its new AI chips, Trainium 2, which have officially gone live as part of its Project Rainier supercomputer. This development positions Amazon Web Services to capture a larger share of the booming AI training and inference demand, potentially adding billions in revenue growth through 2025. These stories highlight the ongoing evolution of technology, finance, and investment opportunities. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide in-depth analysis on our evening podcast. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First up, let's talk about the moon. We recently discussed the lunar cycle and how it offers a unique perspective on our celestial companion. With 98% of its surface illuminated, stargazers can observe notable features like the Mare Crisium, Mare Imbrium, and the Copernicus crater without any equipment. We also explored some groundbreaking research that suggests the moon's surface is changing due to geological processes. This discovery has significant implications for our understanding of the moon's history and its potential for supporting life. In addition, we delved into the world of innovation and technology with Elon Musk's teaser about a potential flying car. While it's essential to maintain a critical perspective on such ambitious projects, it's hard not to get excited about the possibilities that a flying car could unlock. Finally, we touched on some recent discoveries in astronomy, including the lunar cycle and the mysteries of the universe. From the moon's surface to the wonders of the cosmos, science continues to inspire us with its beauty and complexity. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we highlighted the remarkable story of the Montreal Expos, whose demise is explored in a new Netflix documentary, Who Killed the Montreal Expos? This film delves into the complex circumstances that led to the team's relocation, featuring insights from Hall of Famers and key figures involved in the team's history. Secondly, we discussed a notable shift in NFL advertising, where longtime pitchman Peyton Manning is currently leading in ad airings during live national linear TV games. Interestingly, he's followed by a new crop of stars, including Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, Travis Hunter, and Josh Allen, indicating a deliberate attempt by the league to diversify its marketing efforts. Lastly, we touched on the story of the Kansas City Chiefs, who seem to be taking a back seat in the ad game this season. Despite this, they remain a force to be reckoned with in the league, as evidenced by Google search trends data showing they're still outpacing most NFL teams. These stories showcase the evolving landscape of sports and their impact on communities and popular culture. For more in-depth analysis and discussion, I invite our listeners to tune in to our evening editions of the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. We began with a report on a disturbing incident in Ireland, where a fire broke out at a refugee center, leaving several people injured. We also examined the ongoing debate over immigration policies and the challenges faced by refugees seeking asylum. Next, we traveled to Texas, where a lawsuit filed against the city of Dallas is challenging over 100 local ordinances and regulations that may contradict state law under the Texas Consistency Act. This legal battle has significant implications for local governance across the state and could set a precedent for similar challenges in other cities. Finally, we took a journey to western Nigeria, where we witnessed the vibrant annual mass Awan marriage ceremony in the town of Shao. This unique tradition, steeped in local mythology, brings the community together to celebrate fertility, prosperity, and heritage. These stories highlight the complexities and diversity of our world, from pressing social issues to joyful cultural celebrations. We'll continue to explore these topics and more in depth on our evening editions. Have a great morning. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Let's get you caught up on the latest news and trends in entertainment. First up, we talked about Japanese boy band team making waves in the K-pop scene with their new EP, Back to Life. This group is breaking records and pushing boundaries, and we can't wait to see what's next for them. Next, we dove into the world of film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's new movie, The Smashing Machine, which is now available on digital streaming. Trust me, this biopic about MMA icon Mark Kerr is a must-see, with Johnson delivering an impressive performance. Finally, we got into the spooky spirit of Halloween, showcasing some of the most creative and outrageous costumes from celebrities and TV personalities across the country. From Heidi Klum's annual party to the Today Show anchor's fun outfits, it was a holiday to remember. Stay entertained, and we'll catch you on the next episode of the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacher.
Thank you, Joan. In our recent editions, we've explored several fascinating stories from the natural world. Firstly, we delved into the intriguing world of creatures that share our planet, from slugs engaged in mating rituals to bats making their homes in attics. Our experts helped uncover the scientific explanations behind these phenomena, reminding us to look beyond the surface level and appreciate the complexity of nature. We also examined a global study on nature connectedness, which revealed surprising disparities in how nations around the world interact with their environments. This timely research highlights the importance of understanding our place within the natural world and the need for conservation efforts. Furthermore, we reported on the exciting discovery of 6 new species of tube-nosed bats in the Philippines. This finding not only showcases the vast diversity of life on Earth, but also underscores the significance of preserving ecosystems and supporting scientific research to protect these wonders for future generations. These stories serve as a powerful reminder of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the natural world and the responsibility that comes with being a part of it. Tune in to our upcoming editions for more insights into the fascinating world of nature and discovery. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.